haven't heard Prince of Outlaws by Ben Francis.
During the time of good King Henry II, his beautiful Queen Eleanor gave birth to two boys. Richard, strong, loyal, and virtuous. And John, greedy and petulant. Richard would go on to be crowned King of England, Richard the Lionheart. Well, John would just go on. During his time in Austria, Richard was captured by the enemy, Leopold IV. 100,000 crowns on Richard's head he laid, and Lionheart my prisoner until the ransom paid. I have no fear, King Richard said. My people love me well, and will pay the ransom you ask. Prince John, hearing of his brother's capture, swore a dark oath. King Richard will never go free! And so, as the evil Prince John and his treacherous hounds worked to seal the Lionheart's fate, Robin of Locksley, another man with quite a bounty on his head, lives an outlaw's life in green Sherwood, robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, and not to mention saving my neck.
By order of Prince John, I place thee under arrest for approaching dear on His Majesty's land.
Steady on, Sheriff. I was only trying to feed myself.
To feed thyself, hast thou not seen the thriving Nottingham market?
Please, in order to feast there, Prince John would have to lose what little marbles he's got left and name me Earl of Sherwood.
Hold thy tongue, boy. I shall flog thee from here to Shropshire.
Oh, forgive me, good Sheriff, for the boorish entrance. But dare an upright and decent figure of a man such as myself strike an unarmed peasant.
It's no concern of thine, Locksley. Begone! Perchance thy wishes to spend tonight in the dungeon.
Oh, a tempting offer, but alas, I must be getting home for tea. Mother's quite old and worries, you see.
Oh, pray help me, sire. Living off the land is all I know, and it's all I can afford.
Never fear me, known fellow, 'tis not the first time I've encountered this oath. And I fear it won't be the last, but an outlaw can only dream.
How dare you? Why, you shall soon be eating thy words, Locksley. It's not fair! There's always two of you!
Oh, sir, a man with no friends is no man at all.
You shall soon be hearing from Prince John's assassin, Guy of Gisborne. Prepare for a dire fate, Robin of Locksley.
Oh, Guy of Gisborne, I'm quivering in my little leather boots.
How can I repay you, my lord?
Pray you. Call me Robin. What do they call you, my scruffy little sidekick?
Well, I'm called Match, but to be called the sidekick of Robin of Locksley would be most wondrous.
And sidekick you shall be, dear Much. Now come, we have much to explore.
And so, I became the first one to join Robin's band of merry men. Days passed. Such run-ins we had. I was beginning to feel as though Sir Robin of Locksley was untouchable. Until one day...
Oh, when these got time went hound to hunt and gives here till buck be killed. Yeah! When little lads with pipes of corn sit keeping beasts afield. Yeah!
Hello, good friend.
Oh, I went to gather strawberries.
Hello,
yes, my friend,
And who are you that does interrupt my fair song, eh? Hello yourself, be a good friend or no? Bah. Well, methinks you want to cross my bridge.
Your bridge?
Aye.
No, this is Sherwood Forest belonging to no man, except perhaps the mighty Oberon or the Green Man. Now stand back. Let the better man go for.
Nay, I am the better man. Stand back yourself.
Seems we're at a bit of a standstill. Now step aside, or I shall dash one of these arrows betwixt thy bottom.
Ho, ho, ho! I did not take you for a coward at first glance. You stand there with a bow of yew, and I with but a wee oak staff.
I think he's got a point, my lord.
Well, thank you much. Very well. I will cut myself a staff and baste your hide right merrily, good fellow. Ah, yes. Right. Ha! Okay. Oh, she's...
I'll happily beat your pate to a pudding. And where are you now, my good lad, eh?
Alas, I'm in a flood and floating down the tide.
Oh, I thought you had him there for a second, my lord.
You fight with the strength of 20 men. What name dost thou go by?
They call me John Little.
Nay, I like this not. You are little indeed,
Fine.
and thin of bones. Therefore, I christen thee Little John, and I shall be your godparent.
Oh, fine. Well, you think my name funny, do you? What, funny how? Like a clown's name, perhaps?
Nay,
My name amuses
nay,
you.
good friend, bottle your anger. Your name fits thee well. I christen thee Little John of Sherwood. Now, Much, how about a merry song to welcome Little John to our band?
Oh, dear friends, the spring is here with a hey, nanny, nanny. Sweet the season of the year with a nanny, nanny, nanny. Now lad and lass lie in the grass that groweth green with flowers between. The buck doth rest, the leaves do start, the roost doth grow, the breeze doth blow. Oh, dear friends, the spring is here with a hey, nanny, nanny. Sweet the season of the year with a nanny, nanny, nanny. Now lad and lass lie in the grass that groweth green with flowers between. The buck doth rest, the leaves
Thank you much. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Thank you. Thank you. Oi! Who may this be?
I know not, but it is no thing to do check the flow of my song.
Fashion shoots, pineapples with a crossbow. Who is this cardinal feathered fowl?
Why don't you talk properly?
I bet fair bit of my lines as persons. Look alive, lads. Here he comes.
Hold!
Where should I hold?
Well, where you are now.
Right.
My clothing is something odd to be worn of a man of the forest. Therefore, I take thee for a man of Prince John. Therefore, hand over thy purse, so my merry men and I may judge whether or not it contains money that could, let us say, go towards a better cause.
That's right.
Oh, art thou done? I do love to hear thee talk of thy pretty fellow, but I'm afraid I have some business elsewhere.
Hand over thy purse and we'll let you go your way.
Gently, Little John.
I've listened to your story, but I pray you, I must be moving on.
What? Where are you from and where are you going?
From Maxfield town I am from. I am going through Sherwood Forest to seek my mother's youngest brother. Now, if you would kindly let me move along my merry way, as I was before I was so brutishly interrupted.
Aye, and who may your mother's youngest brother be?
Oh, this is most unnecessary. I was afraid it would come to this.
Well, seems a bit dramatic, doesn't it?
Bring it!
Goodness, oh.
Go on! Hold still! Just
You two are behaving like a pair of wiffle waffles. You don't believe Robin Hood to be a wiffle waffle, do you, dear Hutch?
A waffle waffle? I do not.
Uncle! What? Uncle is me, Uncle. My breath of my body, dear nephew, Will Scarlet!
She's very dramatic.
Oh, Will! Oh, by St. Thomas Turnips, Will! What a fool I was to doubt your company. From my clothing and my dainty manner of walk, I should have known no other. Forgive me? Of course. Gentlemen, this be my dear nephew, Will Scarlet. There is not a better sword in all of Sherwood.
Ah, you are too kind, Uncle. Though you mean to say, in all of England.
Will Scarlet, eh? The name suits thee well.
Oh!
They call me Little John.
And I'm called Much.
Of course you are.
What brings thee to Sherwood, dearest nephew?
No, dear Uncle, it is an ill story indeed. My father's servant could hardly be called one. So ill he spoke of my father, who is a very patient man. Thus, my anger grew and grew and grew until one day he spoke his last, and I could stand it no longer. I gave him a box on the ear and sent him to bed. And then my father sent me away, dear uncle, to seek thee and to escape the law.
Oh, speak no more on the matter, Scarlet. I'm glad to see thee. That will add great honour to our band of merry fellows. We were just about to sit down for a picnic of sorts. Hurrah!
This might be a good time to mention, my lord.
What is it, Much?
Food.
Yes.
We have none.
Drink?
Not a drop.
Bugger!
Never fear, friends. I know of a friar who can provide us both food and wine. He's known as the Curtal Friar of Fountains Abbey. They say he dwells near the moon pond.
Fountains Abbey? That's a good 13 miles from here.
But I, my lord, to get to Fountains Abbey by foot would take a whole day. Ooh, now horse, we can cut that time in half. Ooh, what we really need is a carriage. And we can get 17 squirrels and 47 wheels.
What is a wiffle waffle? Come
Oh,
on.
lads, we have no time to lose. To Fountains Abbey with all speed.
Well, a full day's passed. Belly's empty. But it seemed our luck was about to change. We approached Fountains Abbey and an unlikely welcome.
Lady Marian, there is no man fitter these lands for thee than I, Guy of Gisborne.
Fitter? When did thee last go for a job?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing, pretty Gisborne.
Oh, yes, nothing. When I catch that damned Robin Hood, you will know it right very well, oh mistress mine.
They say Robin Hood is but a ghost, a spirit of the woods. I would have to agree the number of times he has slipped your sight.
Lady, might thou take a little discretion when addressing the Guy of Gisborne? I will remind you, he is the most dangerous assassin in all of Nottingham, said to have killed over 100 men, hired by Prince John of all people.
Be he Prince John's man or no, I may remind you I am still Lady Marian, cousin to King Richard the Lionheart.
Very good, my lady. A sword and dagger by my side. Of many, a man, the bane, and all clad in my capel hide. Top, tail, and mane. well by the tail and down. And Robin to take, I'm sworn. And when I'm called by my right name, I'm the guy of good Gisborne. I twirl by the tail and down. And Robin to take, I'm sworn. And when I'm called by my right name, I'm the guy of good Gisborne. What?
Guy of good Gisborne.
Come on! I'm the guy of good Gisborne! Ha ha!
There he is, Uncle. There be the friar.
Aye, and who are the others?
Why, that is Guy of Gisborne, the hired assassin of the evil Prince John.
Aye, and the radiant beam of light. The illustrious picture of warmth and tenderness. Dazzling glow, blanking the tree with its zest, crystallizing the waters with its bliss, and blazing the sky with its felicity. It is as if Venus visits showed forest fry, and I alone.
What?
Oh, the lady?
I know not.
Oh, laddie, that is the Lady Marian, and there's no a bonnier lass in all of Nottingham, eh?
Then she shall be mine, for there isn't a fairer lad than Robin of Locksley.
Oh, good luck to that. She hath turned down many a suitor, all of whom were a lot more handsome than you, might add.
Hey, then there is chance for me to win her favour.
So, and what you on about? You look like a painted up canary and all of that rubbish. Oh,
You want to talk?
oh yeah, come on, what you got?
When did thee last take a bath?
Oh,
I bet John covered four times with more sense to wash
oh,
themselves.
I thought that bad.
Oh, what is that, little John? I do normally stand out once from you, and you can
Oh,
just a bit.
oh, come on. Oh, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm leaving.
Oh, come on, John, you're only being honest.
Men, I have a merry idea. Cunning disguises we will need. Scarlet will fashion these.
Will I now? From where? And what?
Indeed. What, Little John? Follow my lead.
Aye, sir.
Oh.
And so, Robin Hood, Little John, Will Scarlet, and myself will become actors in the hopes of warming that cold heart of Guy of Gisborne with a play.
Oh, sir, lady, and friar, we are but a poor band of travelling actors. Wouldst thou care to witness the rehearsal of our play to be performed next week at Nottingham Castle?
Aye, what do they call you?
Oh, they call us. What do they call us?
The Sherwood
The
Five!
Sherwood Five! Aye. But I say, there be four of you. Oh, that be a joke, sire. Oh, we're the Sherwood Five until our lead actor went mad, thinking himself to be a sheep. Oh, he confined himself to his grandfather's farm in Cornwall. Well, get on with your skit then. Oh, it'd be much more than a skit, sire. Get on with your spoof. Oh, even more than that. Oh, just get on with it. Oh, right. Then, sirs and m'lady, we give you the tale of the Green Man. Ooh.
I am Lady Guinevere. I was walking along a garden path. I was led to the dark woods by the music of a butterfly. We thought it was a fairy, but no, it was only a butterfly. Lo, I have lost my way. Curses butterflies, curses garden path.
Oh,
of these woods, they call me Kevin.
Oh no! Kevin of the Woods!
The same. You are my prisoner. And now, lady, hand over thy gold, jewels, and anything else of thine that may be of interest.
I say, Lady Mary, how are you enjoying the play so far?
It is exciting! I very much sympathize with the character of Guinevere.
Oh, I pray someone comes along to save me. I said I pray. Oh, how I pray. I'm still praying. If I pray any harder, I'm gonna burst like a valley bubble.
Behold! I am the Green Man, Lord and Master over all the creatures of the forest. Oh, Sirius!
Oh, so.
Bacchius!
Bacchus.
Diagnosis.
Dionysus?
'Tis all the same. You can call me the Green Man.
There's something of this character that intrigues me.
Oh, finally, the Green Man has arrived to save me. Albeit late, I'm sure he's gonna arrive on open night.
Lady Guinevere, I, who's as old as time itself, have come to rescue thee. Approach, thief! It is a mighty honor to be called a creature of the forest. However, you have done this title dishonor, you be no Kevin of the forest.
I'm
No! Be no Kevin of the forest. You just Kevin.
Oh, have mercy, Green Man. To be only Kevin. Why, please have mercy.
Very well. Leave and never enter these woods again, or I shall squeeze thy head as an egg.
Is that all?
What?
I thought I'd get some meaty lines, but Robin ended up doing the whole thing.
Oh, all right, Kevin.
They're not leaving until I get some more
Oh,
lines.
thank you, Green Man. I am saved. Oh, but how can I ever repay this?
Don't mention it.
Okay, well, and so we say good night.
Oh, bravo!
We hope that you enjoyed our fair performance. Wouldst thou care to offer up some donations for our performance? Yeah, that was amazing. And might I ask something of you? Might I presume the role of the Green Man? I am attracted to such a spectacular guise.
I did not take you for an actor, dear guy. You know, lover of attention, admired by all, a monumental ego the size of a
Oh, Lady Marian, you will find I am full of many surprises.
By all means, sire, when I think on the name Guy of Kisborne, I think of no other role than the Green Man.
Oh, neither do I.
Sire, do you feel the power and the spirit of the Green Man surround you?
Oh, I knew. Oh, yes. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, this mask is quite heavy, and I actually can't see my hand in front of my own face. How wear you such a thing on stage?
The role of the Green Man, sire, takes over.
Oh.
The mask is worn as if it were your own head. Powerful than any mortal.
Now, sire, wouldst thou care to remove thy clothing and don the green robe? Yes, I would.
Feel the power. Feel it.
Feel the power of the Green Man.
Green Man. Green Man.
Oh, the robes fitted thee well, sire.
Oh, now kiss my
Now, what are my lines?
Sire!
The Silk Queen and the Green Knight. Oh, like the back of my hand.
Oh, then pray, aside from the knight stands onward.
What was the giant in green? How was that?
Oh, it's as if the eternal poet himself was stood before me.
The hair on his head like a horse's mane, and the flax enfold his shoulders, with a beard as big as a bush over his bare hands, that with the hall of hair that from his head reaches. Shall I continue? Hello? Where? Hello?
And so, Green Man exit, pursued by a bear.
It's gone. Hands off, you brute!
Well, I'd say you've met your match at last, dear uncle.
Wow. Yeah.
I am Lady Marian. And who are you supposed to be? Ah!
Oh, wait. Wow. Oh, jeez.
I do wait for an answer. Who are you and where do you think you are taking me?
Why? Would the hell be more comfortable in the company of the great Lord of the Forest back there? I am Robin of Locksley. This is my nephew, Will Scarlet, my steward, Mott, and this is... I say, where is my fellow Little John?
Oh, I dare say, he's at the 20th stanza by now, performing before an audience well invisible. Oh, okay. Well, Robin, what have you done now?
Thank you, Little John. Pray, Marian.
Pray, Locksley, you will call me Lady Marian.
Lady Marian it shall be.
Hey, where are we? Oh.
And who may you be? Be thou the Curtal Friar of Fountains Abbey, whom my nephew spoke of.
Yea, somewhat, though I have taken an oath to have no name. But you may simply call me Friar.
Name, I like this now. We shall call you Friar Tuck, until they are untucked from thy robes.
Since thou art the friar, thou seest to the delivery of food and drink to and from the abbey, aye?
I knowest not what thou speak
Oh,
of.
That's good, Friar. You've not relinquished a step since we laid eyes on you. Surely the contents of which you could share with us, fine fellow.
What men are you that you would steal?
Nay, we only redistribute.
From those who are wealthy to those who are not.
That's right.
Lady Marian, how may I win your favour?
My favour. Locksley, surely you jest.
Not so. There is no one in all of Nottingham as fair as thee.
I am a lady of the court.
I?
The court of Prince John.
I? And I am a noble of Locksley.
A noble surely wouldn't behave in such a way or dress as you do. You people are thieves, ne'er-do-wells.
We are thieves. Observe your prince's behavior. We take for the people, for King Richard's people.
Pray, dear nephew. Lady Marian, follow me.
Why?
Well, this thou must know before thou art so quick to judge. Reverse this. Right. Aye, if wilt thou come with me, my love, and yes, wilt thou love be mine, for I will give unto thee my love, Gay knots and ribbons so fine, for it's hard, hard, hard to the wings on, and it's hard to the cooing dove, and the bright daffodils growing down by the rill. So come now and be my love, love. Now dance me away and never cry. Now dance me away, I say. For my true love shall never be mine. And so that's better not bring. For it's hard, hard, hard to the wings on, and it's hard to the going blue, and the bright daffodils glowing down by the rill. Yet never I'll be thy love.
Here, Poppy, have mine. I ate plenty last night.
That's very kind of you, Fox, but we'll not have seconds until everyone has had a fair share.
Grandma, why we sat at the field of bread, see this tiny bird? Aye, when others have so much more. Aye, I hear the stories of the feast they are in Prince John's court. Such cakes!
Well, some learn that not all the world revolves around themselves, and others do not.
Then, Grandma, I take it. Prince John didn't.
You're a very smart child, my dear.
Distribution of wealth is a difficult matter, Grandma.
As are you, John. As are you.
Does the world revolve around?
Oh, if only I could answer that question, Poppy. Oh, but alas, it is only 1192. So poor.
And yet they appear content. They know no better, though given the chance, they would know so much more.
Foxy must hide the sheriff!
Now, stay close behind. These village families prove to be difficult to deal with.
Grandma, was there any word from Mother and Father today?
Yes, Mother and Father.
Oh, sweet. That, Poppy. Oh,
Mother and
My. What have we here? Something smells delicious.
We were just... Sheriff, sir.
That's right. Why must you people always disturb us when we're eating?
Settle down, Fox.
My dear fellows and I were just stopping by on behalf of Prince John.
What does that mean, old Prince John wants for his son?
Oh, the usual. Why, our prince has expensive tastes. Oh, nothing but the best for the divinely chosen.
Well, I'm afraid our dear prince's tastes have sucked us dry. We have nothing left but this thin, tiny game hen.
Oh, that sounds ideal. Prince John's favorite, as is mine. Bilberries, adieu. You two, search this place, see if you can come up with anything else. Ha ha!
Do well and quickly.
As you wish.
Robin Hood!
Oh, yay!
Who are you?
I'm Lady Marian.
Wow, a real princess.
Yeah, a princess with a spear.
Grandma the Bilberry, how are you finding this fine evening? Oh, well, we're getting by, Sir Robin, but, well, with Prince John's latest rise in taxes, well, there's very little left when it's all said and done.
How is a child like me supposed to go big and strong like you if only is left to eat raw?
And how am I to feed my brain with only simple breads?
Well, very sweet.
Show me thy arms. Oh my! I'll be as sturdy as my fellow little John.
Sturdier, I'll say.
I always knew it was so.
And Jot, who be the father of our good King Richard the Lionheart?
Why, Henry II, of course.
Did his father before him?
Why, Geoffrey V, Count of Anjou, with his point of folk. He was with every garden lady.
Remember the Bilberry? It's been a golden age of knowledge led by your dear Joseph Sherwood. Children, this ye must remember. Strength and knowledge belong to thee. They are thine by right of birth. The cowardly Sheriff Guy of Gisborne, not even Prince John, may rob these of thee.
Robin, I want to be just like you when I get older.
Well, here is a start. We'll start.
I think I understand, Robin.
Oh, children, thou knowest me not. If thee fit, I would bid thee, without bringing vegetables! Splendid! And a pudding! Woo! Grandmother Bilberry. Right. Thank you. Oh, bless you, Robin. Oh, since the children's parents were sent away, I think nothing of it. I'm lend a hand in a time of great need. God bless Robin Hood. Oxley, I never... Oh, I do not blame a lady of the court. Hold!
Young man, you're not so very quick away. Methinks I have spoken in haste today. For it's hard, hard, hard to the wings guard, and it's hard to the going down, and the bright daffodil growing down by the rill. So come now and be my love.
Lady Marian! Come, we must away. My father will worry.
Very well, Lady Marian.
Very well, Robin.
Ah! There!
Hey, what'd you get up to?
My, I think a look of love is in mine uncle's eye.
Oh, make fun if you will, dear nephew. We will see who's laughing when I win the hand of Lady Marian.
Right. Whatever happens, I simply refuse to call mine own uncle Sir Robin. And where may be your cap?
Oh, 'twas from last year's collection. Robin Hood needs a change every now and then.
Hey, you! Give it back, you stinker!
Marriage. I would never have thought that the great Prince of Outlaws would utter such a phrase. But speaking of princes, in the cold throne room of Nottingham Castle sits the phony Prince John, along with his foolish sidekick and the new star of the theatre, Guy of Gisborne. And let's just say, all was not well.
And I stood before the players, not dressed as I am now, unable to see their truths, but I recited the poem, and Your Majesty, I do say so myself, the players proclaimed my performance as if the pearl poet stood before them. Get on with it! Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. And so,
Do you guys just want on there?
yay,
Sword and dagger by your side.
yay,
Topman's hail of me.
yay,
Of many a man the bane.
yay,
All quiet in your capul hide.
yay,
Yet thou art incapable of snuffing out this queen flame, this womanhood. Not only that, you are trying to tell your queen such band of jesters forced you to take off your clothes and sing silly bugger puns in the forest.
yay, but Your Majesty, you know what I've always wanted to be an actor, and I told you actors have to be open to new
On your feet, Gisborne. Thou art an idiot. I trust that these given I may learn and a worst if one required. Now I see yourself as a boy. I wouldn't trust these given I my hamster.
You still want me to watch
Get out, Gisborne. Make a drink out of my royal hamster walk down.
Ah, I have it now, Your Majesty. Oh, ha! This I would like to hear. I believe our way of catching Hood is through the main. Surely you just...
What are you getting at, Sharon?
Well, Gisborne did say it may... And she did disappear into Sherwood Forest after Gisborne's performance. I dare say this be more than a liking. Hood and Marion are beginning a...
What?
A courtship, Your Majesty. Oh, preposterous! To suggest that the beautiful and angelic Maid Marion has taken a liking to that forest delinquent Robin Hood!
Silence, Gisborne! If this is true as I predict, what is your plan, Sheriff?
I believe I could persuade Robin to Nottingham Town so I could find him. I warned you, I would lay hands on him so stoutly he would never escape again. I will propose a shooting match with a grand prize of a golden arrow to be presented by Maid Marian herself and a kiss to boot.
Is everybody allowed to compete?
Robin Hood could not hold himself back from such a reward.
Sheriff? What a terrific idea I've just had. Should I like? You, Sheriff, will send messengers north, south, east, and west, with quaint to town and countryside. Bid all that come to all one go. For Prince John's grand and glorious shooting match. The prize, an arrow of poor beaten gold.
Excellent idea, Your Majesty.
Thank
Just
you.
excellent.
Why may he be, but why might too?
Sure enough, Robin could not resist the urge to such a contest, and we found ourselves in Nottingham Town the next day. Disguised as some other common folk, we had the hopes of winning the golden arrow. Although Robin had his eyes on something, or shall I say someone else.
John! Boo!
But that can't be Robin. Where's his red tunic and gold cap? The gold cap is on my head.
Something tells me, children, this is going to be a most interesting tournament.
Good uncle, I've heard news of this tournament from a friend at the Blue Boar Inn, and he heard it from Ralph of the Scar, the sheriff's man. The cowardly sheriff and the phony Prince John have laid a trap for thee here in this match.
Aye, Skull is right, Robin. Our place is in Sherwood.
Man, you are forgetting. I am the greatest shot in all of Nottingham. When we should win, a golden arrow we will melt down and share with all of Sherwood. What say you?
And I'm sure that a kiss from the fair Lady Marian has nothing to do with this play.
Is Lady Marian? I didn't realize.
I say, Lady Marian, I do hope to see Ralph of the Scar at this match. He's such a shot.
I ran on so enigmatic. Oh, why, Oriel, my lady appears to be on another world, pining for one Robin of Locksley. What art thou giggling about? You wish to see your dear Robin this afternoon, am I wrong? I am not pining. But no, you are not wrong. Archers, step forward. Each man shall shoot from their mark, which is exactly 70 yards and 10 from the target. Begin.
Then, but two left. Guy Gisborne and a tall, tattered stranger with a fuzzy white beard. He claimed he was from London town, but I happen to know that he resided in Sherwood Forest.
Ladies, gentlemen, see now, Robin.
Aye, Your Majesty. Robin
hot and angelic, and this patterned stranger has a striped beard of white.
Very well. Your prince of outlaws be nothing more than a prince of cowards.
Shoot first. Lady Marian, I shall truly do my best.
Shoot me well, Gisborne. And lest you forget, the bullseye is the big yellow circle in the middle.
I'll try, Lady Fair. Hey. Thank you, Your Majesty! Good luck to you, sir.
Lady Marian, thy beauty will bring me all the luck I need. And with the blessing of the Green Man, I shall surely win.
Robin, I mean,
What was that
stranger.
about the Green Man?
One, step forward. Proven thyself worthy of this most grand prize. What do they call thee, good sir?
There are those who do call me Jack. Your Majesty, Jack O'Lantern Town. Oh, no, Jack O'London Town. Yes, I light the lanterns. Jack O'London Town, lighter of lanterns.
London Town, whiter of London. You're quite forgotten now, are we?
Your Majesty! This is no Jack of London Town! This is the knavish Robin Hood! I just knew my plan would work!
Pray, Your Majesty! Oh, Lady Marian! Why, if only the king, your fair brother were here to witness this. I know of your schemes. Your dastardly plan to keep your brother held captive in Austria, so thou canst remain Prince John. Silence! I will not be silent. The people of England have been silent for too long. You bleed the good people of Nottingham tribe. Will you stuff your own fat pockets? Thou art a phony. Thou hearest, a phony!
Oh, that cowardly Prince John, his boot boy, the guy of Gisborne, and his lapdog, the Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, these villains shall not get away with this.
My poor uncle. Gentlemen, what are we to do?
I know not that, but we will do something, and quick.
Oh, you laugh again.
Right up. Where's the helping? And where did you take the fair Lady Marian?
Oh, well, if thou must know, I've taken Lady Marian to her chambers in High Tower to save her from any future unpleasantness. And if thou art trying to break the chains of thy crony Robin Hood, oh, let me tell you. Well, as a matter of fact, Tuck, that is exactly what we are to do. It is? Aye, we are going to break into
Nottingham Castle this night, and we shall crash the trial of dearest Robin.
Oh, will you?
And you will bring Maid Marian down from High Tower.
I will.
Aye.
But gentles, I am but a humble friar.
Oh,
Would you come up with a
gentles,
but I am a humble friar, what else?
Aye, we know of your friendship to the fair Lady Marian, and surely you would not want to see such a beauty locked away in the cold stone walls of Nottingham Castle forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Very well. When Scotland, much and myself crash the trial, you will bring Maid Marian to the gates. Yea. Merry men, what say you?
For Robin, Prince of Outlaws!
Oh.
Night came, and we, the merry men of Sherwood Forest, surrounded the courtyard of Nottingham Castle in time for the trial of the
I see the trial is beginning, lads. Stay by the gate and wait for our moment.
Robin of Waterloo, I find you guilty of theft, vagrancy, complacency, having a false sense of saliency, being without vacancy, taking money, and failing to bend the knee to me. Shall we proceed with the sentence?
I should say so, Your Majesty.
I love a fair trial.
Robin of what? We! I sentence you to
You see that wall?
Come on.
Just give me that. No disguises!
Do you recognise these fully clothed all that horns on my head?
Robin of Locksley you may be, but you are no match for a swordsman like me.
Blade of a tyrant is tall and fat, like its owner!
Fall it back! You shall see!
I'm trying!
Marion out of High Tower, I shall deal with you myself.
Robin, this plan you and your band of cronies have thought up is useless. Even if thou wouldst escape, I want Mona on this throne. Stunning this quack! King Richard of Winehart, I hear no one exist. From this moment forward, I, Prince John, am King of all England!
Hoorah! Why, brother, aren't you a little premature?
Richard,
King lives.
but I thought you were...
Dead? You thought I was dead?
No, I wouldn't begin to think. After all, I am your brother.
Yes, he is your brother. Your Majesty.
Alas, he is. And if your wrongdoings were against me and me alone, well, I could forgive you, but not to all of the good people of England. And so, Toby, Dickon, oh, brother, I banish you, your sheriff, and the knavish guy of Gisborne to live all your remaining years far from good Nottinghamshire. And Robin, is there nothing I can't grant the Prince of Outlaws?
There is, Your Majesty, a pardon for me and my people of Sherwood Forest. And I ask for the wealth that has been collected in your absence to be returned to the good people of England.
Granted!
Hail Richard Lionheart! Hail Richard Lionheart!
Kneel, Robin. Arise, Robin, Baron of Locksley, Earl of Sherwood and Nottingham. And what will you do now as Lord Earl?
This is also heard, Your Majesty, I know not.
Ah. Should not the Lord Earl take a wife? Ah, Lady Marian, this pairing doth please me greatly. Very well, Lord Robin Hood shall marry Lady Marian. And Robin, what say you to this?
May I obey your commands with equal pleasure, Your Majesty?
Very well.
Returned to his father in Maxfield Town, from whence he their kindness and generosity became great favorites for the king. Robin rose to the rank of chief of all ye men, and Mary was named Baroness of Sherwood Forest. And as for me, Mutt, Camilla's son, well, I continue to follow Robbie and Mary and share in all of their ups and downs of life.